speaking of alignments and stuff like that, I have this is really a challenge probably just for me and Jacob.
Okay.
But it's a really good challenge because it's about DMs and stuff like that.
Okay.
And we have several sort of connected thematic challenges. So we have to tell everybody your favorite or least favorite Telltale story.
Oh,
and
boy.
so Jacob and I have both had the pleasure of sitting at a table with Dale. And Dale is truly chaotic as a DM. And I'm going to tell a story.
Well, we should explain who Dale is first.
Yeah. So Dale is like the DMatus emeritus of like Victoria. Like he's been running games for like 25 years.
Yeah.
He is so good at it.
He's very good. He's very good.
And he's very generous, and all he wants is to make you as a player happy. He will just be like, what do you want to do? What does your character want to do? How can I help you achieve your goals? There's a story that's going to happen, but how do you want to feel at the end of it? Right? Like, what's your personal victory condition? Like, and other things are going to happen as well, but he really wants to, like...
Yes.
Yeah. Your happiness is far more important than his.
Yes. I've had the same experience, except the complete opposite.
Yeah. Well, but here's the thing. He is so giving and patient, but he will also not hesitate to give you the gears. He will destroy you. He will hoist you by your own petard.
Oh, yeah.
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 I have known Dale, and everything you're talking about and saying about him is true. I've known Dale longer than I have known any single person that works this event. I met Dale when I was 12 years old.
Whoa.
Oh, wow, neat.
Yeah. Because he used to run the only local Magic tournaments that existed. Back when the game almost basically first came out. Like I started playing it in 94. 94, 95. And that's when I first met Dale. I don't know what the age difference between Dale and I was. He's obviously older than me. But yeah, I met him when I've known him longer than almost anybody else. That I still see and speak to, and he's always been an incredible person when it comes to games and wanting people to be as involved and happy as possible when they come to them.
Yes. He is absolutely fantastic, and I respect him an incredible amount. We immediately hit it off.
He's great.
Yep.
And here's how he roasted me on stream. So, as you may have noticed from spending some time with me these past few days, I tend to run my mouth a bit. I tend to just, hey, how many stupid details can I add to this? How much of a backstory can I create? And I decided that I would create a whole thing where, like I was one of them problem teens at my high school, and Mrs. like Wilt-Barrel Leaf Gilder was always yelling at me and stuff like that, which is why I snuck off to Chalt to like save the animals or something, and promptly got arrested for being an idiot. But that was sort of my character's backstory, and I like invented this other like stupid like toady of mine that would sort of encourage me as I like feuded with other various girls at the high school, which I all gave names to and described. His name was Nettleton, and I was just like rapping one session because my character's kind of a goofball, and this was funny and got some laughs, and never came up again. And then like in the next season of this like story arc, like a year later, there is this thing that is happening where somebody is impersonating my character, who has a very strong sense of like I'm the best and I'm unique and great. So they were impersonating her, and it made her very upset to have somebody riding on her coattails, and because she had been given a demon curse, which she thought was awesome and failed to see any drawbacks to give you an idea of her thought processes. And her actual tale, like people, like this person had like made her into like a big deal, like as a local stand-up comedian, and people would like cosplay as her, which just made her teeth grind. She was so angry. And it turned out it was my high school friend Nettleton, who had decided to go on to a career of being funny and couldn't think of anyone funnier than me. So he was stealing my life story, and I was very angry.
That's really neat.
But yeah,
That is excellent.
this happened. This went on this was like a subplot of the campaign we were doing, and it was like a big mystery.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really cool. My favorite Tell Dale story happened off camera. Dale and I, like I said, Dale and I immediately hit it off, and then started talking on the group chat and the group Slack, just like DMing each other and sharing our stories and things like that. And then he started asking me, "So where would you take this if you were running this?" And then we started having conversations, and it was amazing. We started going over. It's just being able to collaborate with that guy and work with him on the story of your character and the backstory and the motivations and everything. Like, he is a true master, and being able to be in that space with someone who is that good and sees you as a colleague is amazing. And I was amazed by our chemistry on camera. I was so amazed by our chemistry, I'm surprised we're not dating. Like, he's fantastic, and being able to collaborate with him was great. Liz?